Hello friends, in this video I am going to give you full in-depth review of CHIPTRONEX HX1000 gaming cabinet. I have used this cabinet for 1 year. So I will give you my experience and how it performs. So here it is, the main box content was there, normal cartoon box package content is there, one-sided the import details and the MRP is written there, and there is the main box. So I bought it from Amazon on the Great Indian Sale and I got it around 3000 rupees. So I will give the best buy link in the video description. Do buy from the link. So in the box there you can see two thermocol is there in the top and bottom, and here you can see there is 4 stylish legs is there in the bottom of this cabinet. And this cabinet have the power supply unit at the bottom and the motherboard will be in the upper side. So this is main looks is there. So this is made of the metal, and the top also air vent is there, and there is the dust filter, magnetic dust filter is given there. And in the back side here you can see right now there is one exhaust fan already pre-applied, and also you will get 3 RGB fan in the front. Total 4 cooling fan will be pre-installed. This is the front panel, one power button, one restart button, one LED effect change button, 2 3.5mm jack, for one for the speaker, one for the mic, 2 USB 2.0 port and one USB 3.0 port. So in the left side or one side it is the made of the glass, and it is quite a bit heavy, I must say. So now I am going to set up all my hardwares in this cabinet. So I will use MSI B450M motherboard, and this is the Deadpool 400 V2 basic cooler, I must say, air cooler, and I have to install it in this motherboard. Then I will use the processor, which is APU from AMD Ryzen 5 3400G. I have put all the individual product review in my channel. Do check out from my channel. So now I am gonna just quickly set up all the hardware components and just focus here in this video only in the cabinet. So right now I am going to install this cooler. So basically after installing the processor you have to attach the cooler, and before inserting the motherboard inside the cabinet, do install every component like RAM, CPU. If you have the NVMe SSD, I have already the NVMe SSD from the Kingston 256GB I am using. So everything just attach, and I will also use, do not forget to use the cooler paste which will come with the cooler cooler fan or the your processor or the motherboard. Whatever you get, just apply any cooler paste. It will also reduce some amount of heat from the processor. So almost my setting up is done. So right now I am just going to install my RAM, which is Crucial Ballistics 32GB RAM, 8GB into 4 sticks is there, total 32GB. So dual channel it supports, and this RAM advertised CL15. So and the 4 RAM when I am using, it uses CL16, but when I am using 2 RAM sticks it will give you CL15. So very fast RAM and 3000 MHz, but this processor supports up to 2933 MHz. So right now I am just removing the one glass side. So watch this video till the end, step by step process how you have to install any motherboard, any other component like hard disk in any modern cabinet. So first of all, just remove one side, and then you have to insert the motherboard first. And remember, all the components should be pre-applied into the motherboard like cooler fan, CPU, RAM and other accessories, which is onboard device, I must say. So in the back another side there is the metal cover. This also can be removed. After removing, I have found that all the screw and nuts is there and they are hanging in the wires. So you have to remove the other side cover, which is not made of glass. Then you will get all the screws, and there is lots of screws and nuts is given there, almost twice or thrice, so they have given already extra amount of screw and nuts. So if you lost some amount of some pieces of screw, it will not create any problem for you. Now first you have to apply the motherboard shield or motherboard cover in the back side, which you will get in the motherboard box. So after that I have to install the nuts in the bottom or the base of the cabinet. On top the motherboard will be there. So first of all I have done this, then I am just putting top of the screw or nuts the motherboard. Then motherboard will be good condition and fit everywhere. All the ports in the backside will be very good, in every case will be there, so that after it is fit enough there in their perfect position, then I have to apply the screws. There will be 4 or 5 screws is there. 4 or 5 screw will be enough. So just do it, applying the screw there. Then motherboard installation is complete. Now next move to installation of other components. So here you can see there is 2 rack of the hard disks is there. I am already using 2 hard disks, 2 1 TB each. So this is Toshiba, another one is Western Digital. So there is the basically rack in the back side, other side, which is not visible from the glass or the front side, so it will be in the back. So there is 2 channel or 2 rack is there for the hard disks. So you have to insert in this way, and there is the 3 screws there per hard disk, and the only one side you can access and you can apply the screw there. Here you can see you have to slide in that channel the hard disk, and then you will see that 3 holes of the cabinet is visible to the 3 holes of the hard disk. Then in this position you are right. Now apply the screws which is given with the cabinet and tight it, so hard disk will be set there. Then install the power supply unit. Do not install power supply unit before installing the hard disk. In this particular model I am using Gigabyte B450M. This is basically 450 watt power supply unit or SMPS. So this is also the front in the back side and the bottom side, and the fan of the power supply unit will face towards the down, so all the hot air or the cool air will intake from the bottom side, and there is the stand is there, so it will take the cool air from the bottom and it will throw from the back side of the SMPS. Now all other cables, ATA cables basically comes from the hard disk. We have to attach here in the SATA ports, and there is 2 position is there for the SATA SSD. I am not using SATA SSD, but there is 2 slot is available for the installation of SATA SSD also. And at last you have to install or connect the front panel LED and the front panel restart or power button clip. So here you can see how it looks like from the inside. The front 3 fan is there, and the last bottom fan, half of the fan is in the bottom side, so it will also cool your hard disk. So now all the hardware installation complete in my desktop PC build. Now I am just covering with the glass lid, and 4 screw is there. You have to apply the 4 screws very carefully. Remember, you have to do this very carefully. If your glass fall down to the surface, it will break. So now here you can see the first effect of ARGB fan. Here you can see, and this ARGB fan having 3 pins. So if your motherboard have 3 pin support, you can install and directly connect these 3 pins to your motherboard to control these LEDs from the motherboard software. But this motherboard, whatever I am having, there is a 4 pin, so this is not supported. But here you can see the cooling fan of the CPU cooler have only one blue color, and it is fixed color, so it will not change or anything. There is no controller in the CPU cooler, but yes, this is a budget friendly cooler, so I cannot expect all those things. Here you can see how it looks like when you are using your desktop PC in your dark room, where the keyboard is also mechanical keyboard and there is the light in the keyboard, your mouse having light, and your cabinet and CPU cooler also having light. It looks very great. in terms of gaming, in terms of editing, or whatever is there. It will give pleasure to your eyes. So now here you can see how many modes is there. There is one LED change button is there. If you hold it for 2 seconds, it will lock and you cannot change it. Again, you have to press it for 2 seconds, then it will unlock. And if you press it for 5 seconds, it will change from the cabinet default controller to your motherboard controller. And the same way, again, if you hold it for 5 seconds, it will switch back from motherboard controller to cabinet controller. Now here you can see you can completely shut down your front LED of the fan by pressing again one by one. So it will save some power in the daylight or in the daytime. So if you press again, it will give you some effect, and again if you press one by one, it will change the LED effects, clockwise one by one it will change. The normal microcontroller is there. So in my opinion, this is a very good cabinet under 3000 rupees. When I bought it, more than 1 year I am using. There is no single problem I have found. The front panel USB also working fine, the audio jack also working fine, and fan is also working fine. There is the LED is also working fine. No problem whatsoever I have faced. This product comes with 1 year of warranty. 1 year past, I have not faced any problem. So that's all in this video. If you want to buy this product, I will give the best buy link in the description. Do click that link and buy this product if you need. Thanks a lot for watching this video. I am going to meet with you in my next video very soon. Till then, goodbye, take care and be safe.